saved all the queries that were required, we're going to focus on these forms. So first of all, we need to input a form to register a new cleaner. So here we are with all the queries that we've got so far, and we're going to go create, and we're going to use our form wizard. Everything that we need to put in for a cleaner is already in our cleaner table. So by default, using the form wizard, I'm going to use all the information from there and put it in a form. I want to keep to the default at the top, and I want to rename this, and I'm going to rename it form add new cleaner. Okay. When I go to view the form, it has got a few things happening here. So it's telling me that there are 32 records automatically, and that's because when I go back into here, it's actually set to display rather than to for data entry. So down here on my property sheet, it says data entry, and I want to set data entry to yes. When I do that and I open it up again, okay, then therefore it will by default look like that, and it will have the first one in there. I want to take away this header because this header is a bit clunky here. Register a new cleaner, potentially as a header might be a nicer thing to do. And also I want to be able to save that data into my table. So in order to do that, I need to make a button. I'm going to do that in the main part, so I'm just spreading this down here so that I've got a little bit more room, and there's my button. So I click and drag to make a button, and essentially I want to have a record operator, so I want to save the record. So I'm going to click next. I'm going to just say that I want it to save on the text, and I'm just going to call the button save because that makes a lot of sense. Potentially I may want that to be a little bit larger. Maybe make the font a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger again. Okay, and then alter my box. There we go, so we can actually see what happens in there. Right, now that I think that I'm reasonably happy with that, I am going to give it a test run. So I'm going to put in cleaner number 33. I'm going to allocate them a supervisor. As you know, I have a great love of Bob the Builder. So he is featuring again. His telephone number 01604. He lives in Northampton, incredibly. And he has the same telephone number as school. And he is male. And he is going to be Bob at can we build it.com. That's likely to not have any space, isn't it? Okay, so when we save that record there, we now go into our cleaners and we scroll all the way down. There is Bob. Okay, he's been allocated all of that. I don't really want him in my database. That was just there to test, so I can delete him as a record. Yes, I am sure I want to delete him as a record. Okay, and it tells me then that the record has been deleted. Okay, so do I want to save the changes? Yes, I do. When I open it up, there we go. I've got a register a new cleaner, and we're all ready to go. And that's how we're going to do the first of our forms.